All right, this next coach I'm going to bring up here is a 1-star diamond, but I think she's like, what is she? She's technically 3-star, but they're all on the same leg. She's an incredible leader. She's under Shane Fryer on Wild Impact. She's one of the most genuine people that I've ever met. She's just such a nice person. She's going to come on up here. Tammy, you can come on up.
Are you ready for some raffles? Because we have like an awesome table of stuff here. I want to first thank all of the Star Diamonds in the state of Connecticut, because that's where these raffles come from, guys. This is not, Beachbody doesn't say, here's a whole box of stuff to raffle off at Super Sunday. It doesn't happen that way. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who brought things today from their business, and great tax write-off, and you guys get to walk home with some new stuff. So, and I'm going to bring my daughter up here to help me too. All right, so everybody got a ticket when you walked in the door today, so you're gonna pick for me, babe. And we're gonna just start raffling some stuff off. So, all right, ready? Pick a number. And then you're just gonna keep picking numbers. All right, first one is 282-6368. And we're gonna give you guys Activate. Awesome, all right, here. All right, next one is 282-6242. Nice. Nice. All right, another bottle of Activate. All right, what's the next number? Give me this one, babe. All right, 282-6354. Cool. And thanks, James. Awesome. Who got that one? Oh, all right, cool. There's some Optimize and Alchemize. It's good stuff, guys. If you have not done the reset, you have to do the reset. Every coach in this room needs to do the reset once, at least once. 282-6370 for E&E. Some stuff Greg Plaskett shoots in his veins. Cool, that's so nice. All right, next one is 282-633. Slimming, cool. Should I do that again? Because I can't read numbers clearly. All right, next one, babe. All right. What are we going to do next, Kim?
Let's
do something cool. Do both of those together. Yeah, sure. All right. 282-6365. Nice. We'll just get all the supplements out of the way, right? We'll do all 3 of these together, right? Might as well. 282-6187. Woo! Oh, who wants a refresh? All right, 282-6281. Woo! All right, now I'm gonna make you wait for the next one. So you got 2 more. Do you want to do those? All right, cool. 282-6284. What you pick? All right, Fuel Shot. Woo! All right, 282-619. Woo! All right, what are we going to do next, Kim?
Let's do some apparel.
All right, cool. All right, who wants to do Men's Insanity? All right, ready? 282-6226. Woo! Oh, one of those boys of yours is going to love that. Wear and share all day long. All right. All right, cool. P90 hat. 282-6173. 6173. 6173. All right, cool. All right, let's do another refresh. Who's doing a refresh at least every 4 months, guys? I mean, at least 3 months. Every month, Carl's doing it. I clear it. 282-6171. 6171. Woo! Kim's getting his exercise today. Everybody's joining us for combat, right? Hello! We're gonna kill it. All right, what's next? All right, let's Neapolitan box. Ooh, who wants samples to get to everybody? Single serving packets. Single serving packets. 282-6166. Woo! Woo, woo!
There you go.
I know. I need music. Really? Should I just start dancing? Okay. Right. Let's do a set of gloves and combat. Who wants that? All right. 282.
This person has to like be excited.
All right. Yeah, I want excitement. Seriously, guys. Come on now. All right. All right. I want cheerleading, like coming down the aisle. All right. 282-6322. There we go. That's what I want to see.
There you go. The flying knee. The flying knee.
All right. Let's do a bag of Shakeology chocolate. 282-6196. Who wants to make some Shakeology balls? You guys all know what Shakeology balls are, right? Okay. Just making sure. We live on those, don't we? Somebody likes Shakeology balls. All right, next up is, let's do Derm. Whole Derm set. 282-6371. 6371.
There you go. Congratulations.
All right. Do a wear share. Do Pio or Shakeology. Cool. All right. Who wants a Pio tank? 282-6283. There you go. Woo! That's a great prize for somebody to join a challenge group with you today. All right. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right. Vegan box of Shakeology is 282-6256. Come running up here. 6256. Give me another. 6256. Oh, I'm pulling another one. 6256. 6256. You went to the bathroom? Sorry. 282-6304. Let's do another box of that. The next box underneath it, vegan. 282-6285. All right, 282-6297. Packets of E&E to give away. 282-6297. All right, more shaky up. Let's just run through those boxes. 282-6223. Next. 282-6299. Nice, grab that next box. That's all you. Woo! 282-6181. Box of chocolate packets. All right, who wants a bag of strawberry? 282-6301. And vanilla. 6301. 6301. Going once. Go, there we go. 6301. She's coming. 282-6294 for vanilla. Woo! All right, who wants P90? Power 90, I should say. Power 90. We're gonna do 282-6236. Nice. And hip hop abs. 282-6361. 6361. Damn, we got a lot of prizes, huh? Ah, you do? Nice.
Got shakers on.
Woo woo!
There you go.
All right. Let's do a combat set. Combat set. 282-6261.
Ooh, look at the silence.
6361. 6361. I know, right? All right, going once. 6361. There she is. She woke up. She's like, yeah, that's me. All right, another one. 282-6247. I totally need music the next time. This is so lame without it. Okay. I'm trying to make it fun, guys. All right, refresh. 282-6345. Woo! Thank you for the cheer. Much appreciated. 282-61. What are we giving them?
Let's do this one.
All right. 6179. Cool. 6179. 6179. 6179. Oh, there you go. Yeah. All right, and next is a tub of E&E. Greg's Barbies, like it. 282-6319. 6319. Sorry. All right, who wants the creatine and the Super Suma supplements? 282-6234. 6234. Cool. Optimize and Alkanize next. 282-6204. Woo! All right, and together, Shakeology shirt and Alkanalize. I can never say that. Why is that so hard for somebody like me? 282-6347. 6347. 6347. Woo! All right, and the last one, and certainly not the least, because I think somebody wants this pile of cash. We got to pick that one.
Oh.
All right, so we got $347 here, folks. $347. There's a name on the back of that. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna read the number. Stephen G. Now, what's that last name, Stephen?
Like there's an E on that.
Oh, I didn't see that one. All right, Stephen, everybody.
All right, thank you, everybody. Greg.
Claudia, can you come up here real quick? Claudia. We have Claudia coming up. She's just going to talk real quick about some insanity classes and some other stuff.
Hi guys, I'm Claudia, for those of you that don't know me. I'm here as part of the Beachbody certification team. So, CERT team out in LA has asked the trainers to come out and give you a little bit of top secret information. So, it was top secret until about 2 weeks ago when we got word, and now just Thursday we got word that we're allowed to tell you guys. So, coming this spring is a brand new certification for P90X. So, do we have P90X certified people here? Okay, so you've been teaching it as small group training at the, as of right now. So things are going to change a little bit, and we don't have a date, but spring 2015 is what we're told right now. P90X is going to be now called P90X Live in the clubs. It's going to be Group X format now. So it's going to break out from small group training to Group X. So it's going to be just like all the other formats. Turbo, if you're used to teaching Insanity, if you're used to teaching PiYo, P90X is going to be the same format now. So choreographed music, pre-choreographed music, pre-choreographed choreography for you guys. It's going to be just what P90X is, what we all know. Full body strength training using body weight, minimal equipment, but it's really targeting the group fitness instructor rather than the personal trainer. So it's going in a little bit of a different direction. The workshop now has gone from 2 days down to 1, and the price is going from $498 to $299. So for Group X instructors out there, keep your eyes open, and I'll be giving you, I'm sure I'll be up here in April with a little bit more information for you guys. But for those of you that, you know, 2 upcoming certifications that I have, in Danbury, February 8th, where's Carla? Yeah, stand up, girl. This is Carla, she's the owner of the studio. You can meet her on February, hey girl. And Cromwell, Connecticut on March 14th. So if you love Insanity, you're into Max 30 right now, or you were in love with T25, where's Don? Don, there is nothing the same as standing up in front of a big group of people and teaching, right?
nothing matches.
Okay, so if you guys love it and you are at all interested in, please see me, and I'll get you on the right track. So that's about it. Thank you, Greg, for giving me a couple minutes.
All right, thank you, Claudia. We have we have a star diamond and a two-star diamond come up. They're going to talk about some diamond training that they went to in Brooklyn, New York. What was it, 2 months ago? A month ago? This is going to be something that they went. They're going to relate what they saw in New York. They went to a training that was held by Michael Neiman and Jeff Hill, two guys that pretty much are the corporate team. I'm sorry, Kim, but you know they're kind of like above you, I think. So, Tammy, would you like to come up? Where are you? I was going to have you bring up Maris, but Maris, come on up. 2-star diamond, 1-star diamond. Are you guys ready? I'll get the slides up. All right. Okay.
All right, guys. You guys, first of all, what I want to say about this training was I think I had 72 hours notice. And that's just kind of how things go with Beachbody, right? Like, you just gotta go, go, go. Like, that's just the way it is. So, just so you know, like, when we were invited, I was like, yeah, I'm going. Are you kidding? So, we traveled down to New York City and had an opportunity to sit in a room with probably this many people that were all star diamonds and above in the area, and Jeff Hill and Michael Neiman came out and did this training for us. So we hope we will do this justice in sharing this back with you guys as best you can. But just to introduce, I'm going to let Maris introduce herself first, and then I'll introduce.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. So exciting that we finally have a sold-out Super Sunday. So congratulations to all of you and all of the new potential coaches that are here to learn more about what we do. I'm Maris LeBlanc. I'm a 2-star diamond premier coach. I've been in the business for 18 months, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Greg Plaskett. So when you're prospecting for people and you're looking for somebody who you know would be amazing for this business and whose life you can change, don't give up on them. I thank him every day that he didn't give up on me, because for 6 months I told him no, and I wouldn't be here today in front of all of you, and my life would be very different. So thank you, Greg Plaskett.
Thank you.
Performing that Tammy and I, it was a last minute training. We had 4 days. And we jumped on board and we said, you know what, we're doing this. We went to New York, and we're here today to give you guys some information and, just to learn how to work with people, to form people, and to build a relationship with them. So when you reach out to them, they're not scared and they do trust you, and they are ready to change their own lives, because it is a scary thing. So, Tammy?
Okay, and I'm Tamara Egan. I'm a 1-star fighting for 2-star, and I'll wind up hitting 4 by then, right? Because we build like we've been taught, which is that weak side strong, right? So we all here together today, we were in a place, whether it was we were fit already and ready to do this business, or ready to get started with our, with Beachbody programs, or you didn't know where you were going. For me, Shane and I worked together. We're really good friends, and I was 70 pounds overweight for sure, and so I've been able to take 60 of those off, and didn't anticipate doing this business. So this is really a lot. We're going to kind of focus mostly on your customers, but I want you to think about this as also related to those people that you're prospecting for the business, okay? So this really can relate to both of those, because this is really going kind of a step more than you would do just like, hey, you want to join my challenge group? Okay, cool, let's do a challenge pack. Like, and they're ready to just do that. You really want, what I think Maris and I want to give to you guys today is those people who do that and then just, you're like, yeah, SC2, nice. They fall off, and if you guys haven't seen that happen, you will. They're not yet committed. They didn't share their why with you. They don't. So that's what we're going to be talking a lot about today with this forming your leads. Is once you get them on the phone or you're using your messenger. I primarily do most of mine on the telephone, so I spend about 40 minutes on the phone with a customer. And yes, that takes time, but I find that those people stick around a whole lot longer. So So the first slide, I'm going to learn how to use this. This is not what I do. Okay. So this slide, really is about starting the conversation with them. What are you looking to solve? Like, what is the problem? Is it that you are 70 pounds overweight? For me, I went to the doctor, had high blood pressure. Like, whoa, okay, so I want to solve that problem. I have high blood pressure, I'm 35. That's a problem, right? So that's the problem. What are you looking to achieve? And if you don't hear something, right, we all hear, I want to lose 20 pounds. Yeah, so what? Right, so no, you really need to kind of get to what is the problem. So how is that 20 pounds a problem for you? Like, what is that 20 pounds doing for you that is an issue? Okay?
Okay, so how impactful is the problem? So what is the evidence of the problem? Are you 30 pounds overweight? Are you 50 pounds overweight? Are you 10 pounds overweight? Are you working long hours? Do you not have the time to engage in family activity? Do you not have the opportunity to go to your children's basketball games, their soccer games? Are you just working to pay the bills? Are you getting ready for an event? Is your confidence taken away where you can't walk into that room and feel good about yourself? That's really getting down to the why are you going to do this, and why are you going to commit?
So once they're able to tell you that, right? Once they're able to say, how is this impacting them? Then you want to know how big of a problem is it, right? So a lot of this, guys, is asking a question and then shut up. Just stop talking. We all like to talk. We're up here, right? I like to talk. And one of the biggest things you need to do with customers is ask a question and let it okay to be quiet. Be okay in the silence. And let them really explore with you. Let them know you're listening to them. So how big of a problem is this? We listened to you today. It was so awesome. You almost died because you couldn't get into that truck fast enough. That is a massive problem, guys. And we're seeing people every day who are having this. So get them to that. I love nothing more than to see my customer cry on the phone. Like, nothing more than that. Because now I know, not because I want people to cry, okay, not because I want people to cry, but because I know now they're ready, right? Now, wow, I really got into, and let me tell you, you go through this the way we're talking to you about it, ain't nobody gonna ask you or care that it's $180. Nobody's gonna care. Because when we're talking about their life and about, being able to pay for their kids' medication, or they're gonna lose their house. They need an extra income coming into their house. They need to figure out how they're going to come up with another $400 a month. And they can't imagine how that's going to even happen. When it comes down to that and they're able to talk to you about that, then there's nothing that they're going to be able to say when it comes down to, they're going to say, okay, wait, tell me where. And you're like now walking them into the website. It's like a done deal.
Okay, so who does it impact? And it is about asking questions. The more questions you ask, the deeper you're going to dig into their problem, their why, their fears. And it's not about just getting a quick answer and moving on. Like Tammy said, it's about letting them talk, because people love to talk about themselves. And when you give them the opportunity, they're going to tell you more about them than even sometimes their best friend knows. So taking that information, writing it down, absorbing it, knowing it, is so important, because you get to follow back up with them. You get to come back and say, remember when we had this conversation? Remember how you told me how your family life is impacted because you can't even barely bend down and tie your shoes, let alone go outside and kick a ball with your son or your daughter. Remember when we talked about how your marriage is falling apart because you have no self-confidence and your spouse is very active and you are not going out and supporting, their dreams and what they're doing because you feel so badly about yourself. Do you remember that? And when you get back down to the heart of what they truly want and where they want to go in their life, and you care, you're going to give them the inspiration to want it for themselves. Because people are scared to do things that they don't know what the outcome is going to be. And 9 times out of 10, we don't have the support that we need to accomplish the goals that we want to accomplish. So you are that person for them. And you want to take your job very seriously, because you could save a life. You could change a life. A life that, who knows, 6 months, 8 months, 5 years down the road, which could, catastrophic things could have happened. So the questions are most important, and how their issue impacts their life and their family is so important, and you really need to dig down and get to the bottom of that.
Okay, so the next question you're going to want to ask, and some of these kind of bleed in together, guys, but if you have these as you're talking to a potential customer or a potential coach on your team, this really helps spark those conversations. So what is your vision? Like, okay, so now we've talked about this. So let's take you out 6 months. Let's take you out a year from now. Like, what can you see your life being? Get them to visualize that. I mean, we all do personal development here, right? Yes, okay. So we all are learning about visualizing where we're going, where we're headed. And you might even say, so if you had a magic wand, what would it look like to you? I don't know that I had even thought that much out of my head. When I was 70 pounds overweight, you're fooling yourself every day. You're like, okay, I can make it, right? Your story was awesome. Just kind of you're just kind of going through life, So this may be the first time anybody's asked them these questions. I mean, their husband, their boyfriend, their mother, their father. I doubt it. Anybody's asked them these things. So you get to these kind of questions. What is your dream? They might be like, wow, okay, let me think about that. And again, be quiet, shut up. Just let them talk to you. By the time you get to this kind of question, they're already divulging so much they want to talk more. Just like Mary said, they want to talk about themselves.
So this is a big one. How will you know when you are successful? What needs to happen in your life to feel like you have achieved your goal? And I'm not talking about the big goal that's down the road, but your first goal, because every step forward is a step toward that goal. And you have to help that person set up an expectation for themselves that they can meet. When you're setting somebody up for an expectation that is not realistic, you're setting them up for disappointment. And through that disappointment, they're going to feel like they can't even accomplish the first goal that you helped them set up for themselves. So if they can't do that, then how are they going to get down the road and envision themselves and dream big and say, you know what, I can achieve more? So lead them down the path where they see the small successes and celebrate those small successes. How much weight do you have to lose before you feel like you are successful? And let them know, 5 pounds is a success. 5 pounds is 5 pounds less than you were 30 days ago, 20 days ago, 60 days ago, 90 days ago. However long it takes them, it's still 5 pounds, and we celebrate that. How much money do you need? Are you looking to get yourself in a financially strong position? Well, we need to reevaluate your life and your spending. You're spending more than you're bringing in. How do we make changes? How do we sacrifice now so you can see that success later? And that's all about priorities. And you helping them lay out their priorities is something that maybe nobody's ever done for them before. And if they themselves have never lived with a budget and kind of winged it and lived on credit cards, they don't know any other way. So if you can take that time to help them say, okay, maybe you're not going to have a $300 a month cable bill. Okay, Maybe you need to buy a coffee maker and not spend that $2 every single day on coffee. Because when you compound that money, there's so much that's being wasted. We find money to spend on things that are not going to benefit our lives. I mean, let's face it, we all do. We're impulsive as a society. So to get them to really look at their spending and say, you know what, give yourself a budget. Give yourself a budget of cash every week. And you can spend it on whatever you want, but once it's gone, the rest of that money that you bring every day, that's going to go towards your family. So you want to get out of debt? These are the things that you need to do. As far as self-esteem and time and confidence, surround yourself with people that are going to bring you up. Surround yourself with people that want to see you succeed. And really that's what Beachbody is all about, in teaching them that they have this amazing support group of people that they just click online on Facebook and they click into their challenge group. Give them that positivity. Give them the self-esteem, the confidence, the drive to want to wake up and to want to work out, because we live also, unfortunately, in a negative world, and negativity loves negativity. And by the same token, positivity loves positivity. And when the positive is going and rolling, and it's amazing how it can change a person's life, especially if they're in a relationship that's negative and that relationship is not a positive thing where that person wants them to succeed. If you don't have the support of your spouse or the support of your family, when you're doing something that's really good for yourself, how many times have you seen those negative Nellies, commenting in a nasty way when people are cheering and really happy and posting about their successes? So those are the things that I really feel is really important, that they need to know when or how they're going to be successful, and you need to know that for them, and support and cheer and really give them that that little rah-rah at the end of the day, so they keep moving forward.
Because everybody's successes are different, guys, right? So my success is different than somebody else's success. So once they accomplish that, whatever that small or really big successes that they're talking to you about, what are they going to gain from that, right? So what is that going to do for their lives? Again, visualizing. You get to that end game, right? Wherever that end road is for them, what is your life going to look like? Who's it going to change? For me, my why, when I get home and not have to go to this place every day, Monday through Friday, and have to be there, that's going to change the life of my daughter. It's going to change her life immensely. When I reach that goal, and that's what drives me every day, right? That's my drive in this business, right? So again, just flipping it over to your customers versus coaches on your team. If you all haven't had this conversation with your upline coach and you haven't had this conversation with your downline coaches, you guys need to go home and do that today. Because it's a new year and you need to know what your coaches, why they're doing this. So just remember that. That's a huge, huge conversation to have with people. How's their life going to be different? Get them to visualize that.
Okay. So once you get all of that information and you've dug really deep into their soul and they've divulged things that they're going to even say to you, oh my God, I just cannot believe I just told you all of that information about myself. You're going to restate what you've learned. Remember, this is their world and you've taken notes, right? So you're going to recap what you've heard and you're going to say, this is what I've heard. And you're going to say, basically, you're going to go through everything we just talked about. We're going to say, how are you going to accomplish this? Why are you going to accomplish this? This is how it's negatively affecting you. This is how it's going to feel once you accomplish your first goal. And these are the steps that you are going to take in your action moves to move forward to achieve this goal. So, is there anything I missed out? Did I miss anything? Is this your story? Is this right? Is this where you're going? Is this the thing that I need to know that you are going to want me to follow up with you, to hold you accountable, and to make sure that you are going through each day, going down this list that we've talked about in order for you to achieve your goals? Did I leave anything out? That's your question. Did I leave anything out? and then you let them talk. And once you get to that point, you know that they understand you and you understand them. So now from that point you can move forward and you're working on their goals together. Remember, it's not about what your goals are for them, it's what their goals are for themselves and the support that you're going to give them to achieve them at whatever rate they choose to go. So whether they are walking or jogging or running, you're going to walk with them, you're going to jog with them, or you're going to run with them. Don't ever be more than 2 steps in front of them, because you don't ever want them to feel that they are not moving at the pace that they should. Sometimes we have to move back, we get really excited, and we want to see them grow, and we want to see them move forward, and we want to see them reach those successes because we know they're so close. But sometimes we just have to slow it back down, take it all in, and when they cross that finish line, we're going to be there right beside them.
And we're going to wrap this up, you guys, with the last 2 slides. Just, what has stopped them before? You might be having this conversation with a customer that's been yours for a year, right? They've been your customer for a year, and they bought T25 last summer, and they just haven't gotten it done. So what is different this time? Maybe it's this conversation you're having with them. I've had people say that to me. Well, we just spent more time and I really talked a lot of this out of my head. But what stopped you from solving this before? Why was I not successful for years? Why was I 60 pounds overweight? Why had I done Weight Watchers and joined gyms that I never went to? And, why was that? And that's what you want to find out from your customers. Why is it going to be different with you now when they purchase that challenge pack today with you on the phone? Why is it going to be different today?
So once we get down to why it is going to be different and why they're ready today, that's when you say to them, if I could share something with you that a lot of people have found success with the same exact challenges that you're dealing with, would you be interested? And you wait, and you see if they're ready to say yes. You wait to see if there's a hesitation. You wait to see if they say, not now. Whatever they say, they still know that you took the time out for them, that you cared enough about them to listen to their struggles and to give them the tools necessary to overcome them. It may not be their time right then, but I assure you, they're going to be watching what you're doing. They're going to be thinking about everything that you said, and they might have to sleep on it for a day, a week, a month. Sometimes it takes people 6 months, sometimes a year. But however long it takes them, don't look at that no, not right now, as a failure. Because what you've done for them with those 45 minutes, with that hour, with however long that conversation is, might have been more than they've ever received from anybody in their life. So when they, at the end of the day, guys, if they're ready and they say yes, close that deal. Show them, tell them why this is going to be life-changing for them. Get them excited, pump them up. Just tell, even if at that point you share a story about yourself, because this whole time you've been talking about them. So now you can tell them a story about yourself and a struggle that you overcame and the success that you've had with coming into this challenge group that they're going to be coming into. And remind them that you are just like them. And they may see you as different because you've gone through your own transformation and you are that leader that they're looking up to. But we all have our stories, and you never want to forget that. You never want to, go away from that, because at the end of the day, that story is what has shaped you as a person. And to bring that back out and to give the person the confidence to say, you know what, oh my God, they can relate to me, and I'm so doing this because they did that. That's huge. So be the person that the people look up to and want to say, because of them, I never gave up.
us get prepared for this. Does anybody have any questions? We don't want to take up too much time, but if somebody had something like so pressing they wanted to ask. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.